If you're wondering if I was able to finish the lavender lane socks by Halloween, the answer would be no. Hello everyone, my name is Jenna. Welcome back to the Holistic Homemaker channel. If you are new here in this space, I share recipes, low country living, holistic living stuff in a practical way with a toddler. So if you're interested in that, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, stick around. Always let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're not new here, welcome back. We've got a lot going on today, so be prepared. A couple of days, once Halloween hit, my hands were so swollen due to just knitting a lot, and also I had a really weird Hashimoto's flare up. Like I can't wear my wedding ring again because I'm wearing the little jelly band. Because they're just a little swollen. But after Halloween, I gave myself a couple of days, and then I got into a heavy groove with the second sock, right? I'm all the way into the heel, and then my needle just snapped in half. I thought that these new DPNs were going to be a game changer. I was really excited about them because they just felt super smooth. I've knit 6 socks now with them, and I was like, dang, these are awesome. Jack looked. Looking at what?
What's that?
Oh. Say hi. I thought they were going to be great. They were a new brand for me. And then the needle quite literally snapped in half. So it's been on pause since then because I haven't been able to get to store. Jack's had a fever the last couple of days, right?
Sleep.
You were sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where were we sleeping?
Vacuum.
Sleeping in the vacuum. So I'm in the heel, haven't been able to get to the store because the only place that sells the Knitter's Pride DPNs is 45 minutes away. That has not been possible, and I honestly just keep forgetting to buy them online. Even talking about it right now, I just keep, it just hasn't been the priority with him being sick and prepping for everything else. It hasn't been the priority of buying those, which I desperately need to do. So hopefully on Friday I will make it, or maybe Saturday I'll make it out there to be able to go and buy these DPNs so I can get it done. But I did start, and I'll show you all later in the video, I did start a scarf for my younger brother just to keep the projects moving. I did start a scarf for my younger brother, and that's about halfway done. Of course, I'm running out of yarn, and the only place that sells Lion's brand is 45 minutes away in the other direction. So hopefully on Friday I can purchase the yarn and needles that I need to complete these 2 projects by next week, just to get them off. I only have one.
Mama.
Yes, baby.
Mama.
I only have one more pair of socks to make after this, and then the rest are just beanies. So I just need to get these 2 things off the needles, and we'll be hopefully solid. Why are you licking me, man? Jack and I have been thriving on our homemade peppermint tea. So we both harvested, right? A bunch of peppermint. Can I see you in here? Oh, I can. There you are. So we got a ton of peppermint from the garden, right? And we dehydrated it. And we mixed it with some dehydrated rose petals. And we made some peppermint rose tea. What kind of tea are you drinking?
Tea.
You're drinking tea? So he drinks his iced in the morning, and I drink mine hot. And do cheers. And he loves it. It's helped a lot with the tummy problems the last couple of days with him having a fever. So we thought, my counter's just really low right there. We thought that he was getting sick because he had a fever. And then we...
Sleep in Mommy's room.
You slept in Mommy's room?
Sleep in Mommy's room.
Yeah, you were sleeping in Mommy's room because you didn't feel good. Just kidding. He sleeps in there anyway, but he didn't feel good. But he's had a fever for a couple of days. We thought that he was getting sick, but there was no other symptoms other than this really bizarre fever. And then he was wearing...
Mommy's sick tea.
Oh.
Good.
He was wearing long sleeves because he wasn't feeling good, so we had him all nice and cozy. And then we gave him a bath the first night, and we saw this huge spider bite on the back of his arm. And so we've just kind of been monitoring that. And if he spikes a fever again today, we'll be taking him to the doctor tonight, just because That's 3 days of a fever, but he seems okay right now.
Tractor hawk.
The tractor honked.
Baby.
We're gonna go to the store soon to get some baking soda because today we are making scones. We are making, hopefully I will have enough to make cranberry orange, everything, and blueberry? You need a big spoon? Okay, I'll get you one. So hopefully I'll have enough to stockpile 3 different types of scones. That's the goal today. And then I'm also weeding through Christmas stuff because I've been reading a lot about decluttering Christmas things outside of the Christmas season. So before Christmas hits, before we are decorating, I want to go through the Christmas things. I have a lot of Christmas stuff and it weighs really heavy on my chest all year round. Knowing how much we have in the attic, it's very stressful for me. So I will be weeding through Christmas things today. Whenever he takes a nap, we'll go through Christmas stuff, right? I started going through it yesterday and had to stop, and so now I am going through it again today, and we'll hopefully have it complete to be donated. A little book. Yeah, I took out all the Christmas stuff, so now his Christmas books are out. He's super hype about it. You got your Christmas book? You want to show? Oh, okay, show. Okay. Is that your Christmas book? Where are you going? What's that called? Snowman? So that's the plan for today. Yeah. So I was able to put all of the dry ingredients together and then get the flax eggs going. Upon doing that, I realized I only have enough for 2 scones. And I'm out of baking soda. So I've got the flax eggs going and we're gonna run to the store and get some baking soda.
I made a mess.
Yeah, I made a mess. Jack is finally napping. I'm not entirely sure how long that is going to last, so I'm just going to show you guys some things that I've been doing. So we've got our cleaner complete. I marked on the calendar 6 weeks. 6 weeks marks Christmas. So 6 weeks on Christmas, I'll be able to strain this, which is exciting because then I will also be starting the amazing, I ran out of it so quick, but the pine cleaner that I made last year. I've just been doing orange this year just because it's easy. We go through so many cuties, but I loved making the pine cleaner. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put it up here so you guys can click on that and make it this year because it was so refreshing. Oh my gosh. But let me show you guys what I've been knitting first, and then I'll get into all the canning goodies that I've been doing. So this is the scarf that I'm making for my brother. I am almost out of yarn, as you can see. So I'm going to be hopefully going to the store later this week to restock on this yarn. This is the Wool Ease in the Oxford Gray, I think. I need to check the label, but it's the Oxford Gray. I cast on 53, and then I did knit 2, purl 2 all the way, and then knit the end, and it creates this really cushy, super stretchy, nice ribbing. It's like really, really cool the way it ends up turning out. I think it'll be nice and comfortable and squishy, and also be able to like fold if you wanted to do something like that. But this will be for my younger brother. Hopefully be finishing this week. As I said earlier, the Lavender Lane sock, the left sock, will not be ready for a little while. I need to go get new needles, and I'm really scared that I'm going to run out of yarn. And if I do, I swear I'm just going to pull my hair out because I just cannot, I can't ever just have enough yarn. You know what I mean? But so this is the scarf I'm working on. I'm going to take a break on it because I am going to run out, and then I guess I'm just going to start another whip of Christmas presents and hopefully start getting these things done. I don't really know what to do because I just keep running out of yarn. But anyways, this is the scarf. I didn't do a pattern for it. This is just me just knitting it up. So there's that. You guys saw the honey garlic, which I'm really excited about. I wish that it was done already. I won't be done with it until, I think, yeah, I'm fermenting it for 6 weeks. So December 11th will be when it's good to go, when I should know it's ready to go. It's starting to bubble, it's starting to thin out, it's starting to really start to ferment. So I'm really excited about that. I just wish that it was done already since Jack's already starting to kind of not feel so great. But that's okay. We're making do with what we got. And then the other day, I had a ton of cuties. And I think they were on sale wherever I went. So I just bought a bunch of them. And Jack was going through a mood where he just didn't want to eat them. He's been doing that with bananas and it's driving me insane. He'll be like, I want a banana. And so I'll get him a banana and then he'll say, yucky. Like, while I'm currently already eating a banana. It drives me crazy. Anyways, he was doing that with cuties. And so I made our own cuties. So I did a light syrup. I think I did 4 cups to 1 cup of sugar. I did coconut sugar in it because that's all I had, but I need to mark these because these will be good for a year is how long I like to keep things, or at least mark them, unless it's stated sooner, like if it's something that's like used within blah 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 weeks. But these should be good for a year. They're nice and sealed up. They look really yummy. I haven't opened one yet, but maybe we'll open one up tomorrow. He's feeling up for some oranges, but I made a whole case of these, so I think I have got 16 of these little guys, so that's nice. And then we have the cranberry orange scones. They're done. They're cooling off right now, but they look amazing. So let me show you those now. With your cleaners, please store them in a dark, cool spot. I put mine under the sink. These do need to wait 6 weeks because then all of the oil that's being pulled from the oranges will just make it so much better. The longer that you let it sit, the more fragrant it's going to be. And so I guess I would say 6 week minimum, because that's when you really get the smell and it's not just like vinegar. I love vinegar, so I'm kind of okay with that. But if you ferment it for longer or let it sit for longer, it will become more and more and more concentrated. And then you just strain it out, put it in your glass bottle, and you're good to go. The stash that I made earlier this year of like the big jar, I'm not sure what size jar I use, but the big jar, I'm still using that. So the stuff lasts a long time because it cleans really, really well. So these are about to go under my sink so that I don't forget. And then I always say with things like that you need to strain or like remember a specific date for, like my garlic. If I know that in 6 weeks I can start using it, I want to write that on my calendar, because when the day comes up, I'm like, oh, word, first thing in the morning, I can get that stuff done. Super easy. But this will go under my sink. And this is how much of the orange cleaner I still have left. So I still have like almost a full bottle left, and I just filled up. So this is the perfect time for me to be able to start, just in a couple weeks, start making the pine cleaner so that it is ready in January, and then I can keep holding on to Christmas. Because Jack's birthday is at the end of December, so he's December 28th. I like to have Christmas out of my house before his birthday so that we can have some normalcy and celebrate his birthday without it being a Christmas birthday. So I get to hold on to it a little bit longer by making pine cleaner. I'm not going to complain. Okay, so with the scones, this was a trial and error recipe of a scone recipe that I already use from the Bakerita cookbook that I love to share with you all. So her recipes, Rachel Connors, it's somewhere. Yeah, Rachel Connors. She calls for an everything bagel seasoned scone. So a nice savory scone. It does have nutritional yeast in it. Now I went with her standard dough recipe and I added some orange zest that I had dehydrated a little while ago, and cranberries and cinnamon, and I dusted it with sugar and baked it. They taste really good. This was a trial and error because I need my cranberry orange this season. That's my favorite flavor combo, and when cranberries come out, I am all about it. So this was me trying to find my own gluten-free, dairy-free scone, cranberry orange scone. I would say next time I would probably not do the nutritional yeast and sub that out for sugar. I did use coconut sugar on the top because most of her recipes don't call for any sugar at all. I did do sugar on top just to make it a little sweeter and a less tart, but the dough itself is very savory because of the yeast. So I think next time I make them, I'm gonna sub it out and put sugar in it, which I'm fine with the blueberry ones because I put those ones in the freezer. They're already all cut up and they're in a freezer bag, so those are good for when I want to do them. I'm going to do a glaze over those anyway, so I think that the Nucci taste might not be as potent because I will put a sugary glaze over them. I don't have any problems with sugar, so I'm okay eating that. I do coconut sugar for most of our sugars. Sometimes I'll do raw. It just kind of depends what I'm making, but these did turn out amazing. Like, they look beautiful. Like, they're really, focus on it. Like, they're just cute little scones. I'm not going to share the recipe. I will share the recipe to the everything bagel one because that one's legit. Jack like devoured those last time. He really liked these ones too. I gave him one and he said yummy, and he picked out all the cranberries. So I don't know if he was lying to me, but I think that they're really good. They'll be gone by tomorrow. I guarantee it. And then in a couple days, I'll pull out the blueberry ones and do another thing. And I'll just kind of keep testing it out until I find something that works for me, which I'm really excited about that. Okay, so we are in the garage going through Christmas stuff. I've got a huge pile over here that my mom was gonna go through to see what kind of Christmassy things she might want to take back or just things that she might want now. I have a big bin over here that is full of just miscellaneous ornaments that I'm not attached to, nutcrackers that are damaged or just not feeling as loved as they once were. And then I have a big empty bin over here. So I went from 6 bins to 4, and they are broken in categories because holiday stuff is so fragile. So I've got nutcrackers in the top one. I've got ornaments in this one. One of these is lights, and then the other one is all the kitchen stuff like glassware and things like that that are easily damaged. So I have them broken up, but they're not all completely full, which is exciting. And I think I'm done. And I'm sure there will be more weeding out as the holiday goes and as I put things up. This is like, our space is really changing in the living room and the way we store things. And so if I find that certain things don't fit in our space anymore, it will make me feel a lot better about getting rid of it. When I went through the stuff yesterday, I told Cameron, I said, I need you to come and look at how many things I'm getting rid of because I need validation. I need you to tell me I did a good job. It's like, I just need you to tell me that I did a good job because I have a really hard time just getting rid of holiday things is tough because there's so many memories and so much love and connection and that transfer of energy when someone buys something for you. I harbor a lot of guilt in getting rid of things that were given to me. I oftentimes like to just give it back to that person. Most of the time it's people in my family, whether it be my older brother or my mom, and then it's like easy to give it back. I'd have a really hard time getting rid of, like departing from those things, especially when it comes to Christmas things. Like my brother, I have the monitor on next to me. His child is not sleeping well today. But my brother, he collects the Christmas homes, and I collect nutcrackers and collections. There's just so much love and thought put into them. So it's really hard to get rid of them. But when I know that they're not getting the love and attention that they need, or they're feeling heavy, as in my nutcrackers, it's feeling heavy on my heart all year long for just how much the abundance that I have. I feel like other people would find a lot more joy or laughter or love for them than what I am currently giving to them. So I was able to go through them, and I kept a lot. I think I kept like 30. Okay, it's baby steps. Okay, but I kept a lot, and I kept the ones that I love and feel the most connection to or share the biggest memory with. So go through your holiday stuff before the holiday season. It was much easier, I think, than when I am in decorating mood and I'm just shoving the house full of Christmas. It's the older I have gotten. I mean, I'm 31 now. Am I 31 now? Yeah, I'm 31 now. I'm feeling very detached from tangible things, the clutter and all that stuff. I mean, with having a child as well, clutter kind of comes with having a kid, and you lose that sense of control. So you're keeping it as much as you can in the areas that you can control. I mean, Jack doesn't have a ton of stuff. He has this little corner of the living room where it's 90% books, and then we do the Love Every boxes for him. So all of his toys are just those boxes. He's got a couple of things out, but you're trying to constantly gain back control over your home. And in the areas where I'm finding it to be a constant thought, it's just necessary for me to go through it and get rid of the things that are no longer serving me. So I suggest that to you as well. I offer my support and anything that I can to help you go through those memories and help you go through those things that are no longer serving you and are bringing you nothing but stress. So I want my Christmas home to feel peaceful and not jam-packed because I have all of these things. All of these things need to be out. Well, so we just got rid of, just this past weekend, we got rid of a big bookshelf that we had in here. I don't show a whole lot of my house, but we did move. I used to show my house all the time, but we did move last year. So we're in a different space, and I had this really tall bookshelf, and we just upgraded and got these shelves instead to just make it look cleaner you know, a big bookshelf and a big couch and a big everything in a tiny space. You felt like you kind of couldn't breathe. And so I give you my permission. Get rid of the things that are no longer serving you, and get rid of the furniture that is no longer serving you and making you feel trapped and stuck and overwhelmed in your space. I think that's where I'm going to end the video. I don't have anything else to say. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends if they're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the holiday season, or if you're looking for gluten-free, dairy-free recipes. I don't know. Check it out. I'll link everything below, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys are doing for the holiday season. We have Thanksgiving coming up. Are you hosting at your house? I am hosting at my house for brunch, and then we are going over to Cameron's mom's for Thanksgiving dinner, but I am hosting brunch for 14 people, I think. 15 people counting myself. Yep, 15 people. So we'll have my family over for Thanksgiving brunch and then go to his for Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll have a big full day jam-packed of Thanksgiving. So let me know if you guys are hosting, and if you need any Thanksgiving recipes, I will start sharing those as we get closer. I think we have 1 week left, 2 weeks left until Thanksgiving. So I will start sharing some recipes with you all of things that I will be making. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.